Hello again. It's your instructor for your Quantitative and Mathematical Reasoning course, Melissa Hardiman. In this video, I would like to talk about the lab course that is paired with the Math 1321. Let's start back at the syllabus. So the syllabus was emailed to you. Hopefully you've printed it off, have it in your binder for the course, have it readily available so you can refer to it often. But let's take a look at it. So here is our syllabus. I mentioned we have the Pearson course ID that you need to register for Pearson's My Lab in Mastering. Please read through all these details regarding the course. To be a successful online learner, you must possess excellent time management skills. Something that'll help you with that, I do believe, is the calendar that I've given you that kind of gives you an idea of what you should be doing each day in this course to help you stay on track and on task. So as we go through the syllabus, again, details, content, we talked a little bit about the projects for the course. There'll be 4 projects you have to complete. Your final project is pretty much your final exam. There is no final exam for the class. Your final project will take the place of that. You'll have 3 unit tests that do not have to be taken in a proctored environment. They're accessed in my math lab. You can use a formula sheet when taking those tests. However, you can't get any help. You can take these tests in a comfortable setting of your choice. Homework will be done in my math lab, Pearson's My Lab in Mastering. We talked a little bit about that. Here is a piece of information that I did not mention. When you're working the assignments in my math lab, I have some prerequisites set. In order for you to complete the video and homework assignments, you have to score at least 85% on, and I don't say it right here, 85% on the lab assignment in order to access the video assignment. Then you must score at least 85% on the video assignment to access the homework assignment. Keep that in mind. But what's really cool in my math lab is it's set up where you can make 100% on every one of these assignments. There's an option where you can use the similar exercise feature in my math lab to work a new problem if you get one wrong. And you can work it as many times as you would like. So you can get 100% on every assignment. I don't think I'll be doing any quizzes this semester, but as I said earlier, in lieu of your final exam, you'll complete a final project, and that final project also includes a presentation. More information on that will be coming as the semester progresses. Your grade for the semester is based on your total points at the end of the semester. And you can see, I'll just do a quick little division, your points that you earn divided by the total points available. And here is how I plan on spreading the points out for the semester. My math lab homework, 100 points. 4 projects at 100 points each. Final presentation, and then your unit tests. So let's talk more about the lab course. Oh, by the way, please check your UALR email. I can't say that enough, so as not to miss any important announcements. Okay, so the last page of the syllabus talks about the lab. So let's look at this last page. So the regular course versus the course with lab. Some of you were able to register for the regular course. Some of you were required to register for the regular course plus the lab that's paired with it. We'll all follow the same syllabus. The only difference is that those students who were required to take the lab will also need to complete these lab assignments in my math lab. I actually encourage all students to complete these lab assignments. The lab assignments are over foundational material that's necessary for understanding the current material that's being covered. So we look at review topics, some prerequisite material necessary to be successful with the current concepts being covered. Here's just a quick list of some of the review topics. Operations with real numbers, some expressions, some equations, solving some equations, maybe a little bit of factoring, working with fractions and so on, how to work with exponents. These are all some review topics we're going to cover in the lab portion of the course. You don't go to another My Math Lab course or another Blackboard course. It's all within the same course. The lab portion is just these extra lab assignments. Whoops, let me back up a little bit. So that's the purpose of the lab. Or excuse me, that's not the purpose of the lab. That is the difference between the two. The purpose of the lab was to help students get through their math credits a lot sooner than in the past. So by pairing it with the lab, those students get the developmental credit out of the way the same time they're taking the regular course. So yeah, these two courses are linked. There's a little bit of information about the prerequisite, but your grade for the course. So for those of you registered for the course and the lab, you're going to get 2 grades. You will get 1 grade for the regular course, Math 1321, and then I'll also have to record a grade for the Math 0121, the lab course. Your grade in the lab is going to be similar to the grade that you make in the course. So if at the end of the semester, your average is in the 90s range for the course, then you'll get an A in the lab portion of the course. If your final average is in the 80s, then you'll get a B in the lab course. If your final grade, again, is in the 70s, then you'll get a C in the lab course. If your grade is in the 60s in the course, then you will actually get a grade of C in the lab course, meaning you might have to retake the course, but you would not have to take the lab portion. Finally, if you have an average that's below 60%, your grade in the regular course would be an F, and your grade in the lab would be a no credit. If you fall in this category, you'd have to take both the class and the lab over again. But I am hoping that doesn't happen to any of you in here. My goal is to see every one of you succeed in this course this semester. So that's the difference between the two. There will be lab assignments, and I'm working within my math lab to make sure, or to figure out how to work with those students that will be doing the lab assignments and those students that won't be doing the lab assignments. I've yet to kind of figure out exactly how that's going to work. So anyway, I'll get back with you on that, but I hope this helps you better understand how the lab portion of the course will work. As always, please email me if you have any questions. I am more than happy to answer your questions. I think that's all for this one. So I will sign off. Goodbye.